Hey guys, welcome back to this Dash Report Addendum. Yes, I don't think I've ever done one of these before. But after we put out yesterday's March compilation video, of course, Friday afternoon, round two, was like, oh, let's update our website. I know it should have held it until Monday. But at any rate, so obviously no fancy graphics, no fancy video here. Just a quick addition to the 3 other kits that have been added to the March distribution list from round 2. So at MPC, we have the reissue of the Compact Pussycat. That wasn't even appropriate in the 1960s alone right now. But that's another one of the little 1/32nd scale Hanna-Barbera racers. Saptite kit, obviously, this is going to be Penelope Pitstop's car. I believe there are 4 of these in total. None of them have been seen the light of day since the 1960s. This will be the second in the series. And it's going to be molded in yellow with pink chrome. So for the folks that are thinking about collecting that series, the next one of those kits will be coming out. Speaking of series collectors, the Cobra Chopper will be coming out as well from MPC, and that is going to be the last of the 6 trick trikes. This one's really a trick trike, as it appears to haul 3 people in what can only be described as a haze of 1970s goodness. It's a motorcycle guy, the operator of the motorcycle rides what looks like a traditional motorcycle type of seat, and then there are 2 outride seats sort of behind and sort of back and behind him. If you've ever seen a McLaren F1 road car, the way that car's set up, the driver's in the middle, the passengers are behind him. Yeah, same sort of principle, except those seats behind him are Cobra heads. Because the dope was cool back then. So that's, again, the last one. This one and the Torque Trike, which of course was renamed because of licensing, the one that came out last month, are the 2 of these kits that have never been reissued. The first 4 have seen Reebok's, sort of, not Reebok's, but private label reissues over the course of time. This one is the last, and again, hasn't been seen since this series was new. And then over at AMT, you're going to get a reissue of the 1923 Ford Model T Depot Hack. Now, the 23 Ford T has been out a bunch of times in its sort of car format, but the Depot Hack is a commercial truck chassis. Build this kit one of 2 ways. Either as a Depot Hack itself, or as what they call the Express 23 Express delivery or something like that. It's a pickup truck, basically. The Depot Hack is sort of a very large taxi. Hack, of course, your hack license in New York City would be your taxi medallion. I'm guessing this is sort of the idea of sort of like, your first line 1920s hotel shuttle kind of thing, because it is a big wooden van without the sides on it. You may see the 23 Model T van with a Nestle tie-in and stuff like that. That's been reissued not too terribly long ago, but this is an open-sided van. There's no, basically it's got the van frame, if you could picture it, just without any sides and back and front. And the inside are a row of bench seats that sort of face out to the street, so you can just hop on, hop off. And yeah, that's a very interesting mode of transportation. It's no wonder people died a lot in the 1920s. This kit has not been reissued in this format. Again, the van has been out. Other 23 Model Ts have been out. This specific kit, in this specific variation, has not been out since 1976, which I believe is the original release of this kit. And that puts this kit a year older than me. And as we always talk about with Round 2, when they do stuff like this, the Penelope Pitstop, all 3 of these kits, really, the 1/32nd scale, Hanna-Barbera race car things are weird, but haven't been out since the 1960s. The Cobra Chopper, again, the last of the 6, not reissued since the 1970s when it originally came out. The Depot Hack, not reissued in this format, again, since it came out in 1966. This is the stuff that Round 2 is really good at. Instead of putting Coke decals in something that you already have 3 or 4 versions of the last 5 years. So there you go, folks. The update to Round 2's March releases, and I don't think there will be anything else that'll pop up at this point, because the Cobra Chopper says late March, and that usually means that's the cutoff of any additions to it. So folks who saw like this saw the March compilation, or not the March compilation video, well, I guess technically for round two's actual videos, that's a compilation of things they're putting out. So they do a compilation video too. Stole the idea. We should file a lawsuit. But no, if you watch those, there were a couple of kits involved there. Namely the one that a lot of people were looking forward to or looking out for is the reissue of the 64 Oldsmobile convertible. That is going to be an April release, not a March release, so don't go start crazy. It is not on the distribution list for this month. And yeah, again, that sort of catches us up and makes us square, if you will, with with what the actual list says. Now, if we just get them to update their list on the first of the month so that guys like me don't have to come back and make videos, that would be awesome. But anyway, a few other things tossed into the pile there. See you guys. Oh, how's that?